Anyway, I'll digress. So look, I thought to myself, well, why did they not find him? Why did they not find him? You know, if they've been apparently searching this entire time for a month, you know what I mean? They're going for a month. How come the dogs didn't even pick up a scent from Jay? Surely sniffer dogs would have been taken into the Airbnb. They could have done their thing in the Airbnb, and then, you know, the idea is that they find scents and then they track them. And Jay would have no doubt left scents where he was walking, and if that had have taken them in a specific area, then surely it wouldn't have taken a month. And then this news come out today, obviously confirmation that Jay has been found. We've ID'd him, and he was found down this deep ravine, and they're saying that he likely fell, he's impacted, and very likely died instantly.
Talk of the town is they found remains in relation to this case. I don't think any more of this, because I've already heard someone on Saturday, a pretty decent source from the Coast Guard.
This was Saturday, so why were we only told 72 hours later that there was a body found? So they were told in Spain, and in the UK we were told 72 hours later. That doesn't make sense. Because there were videos out there saying those searches were still happening, and yet this guy lives in Tenerife. So make your own mind up about that.
What? So the local hears on Saturday from a Coast Guard that they had tips about where the missing person was, which is allegedly Jay Slater. And then on Sunday, they had already found the remains. What is going on?
Jay was dancing all night long, lights and beats so loud and strong. Festival vibes carried away. Lucy said she'd show the way. We were moving one by one when the music finally done. Tried to walk, now feeling torn. 14 hours since the morn. Lost in Tenerife, can't get home. Desert sands where wind has blown. Cactus stuck me out alone. Lucy left me chilled to bone. Echoes in the night so clear. Whispers of the crowd I hear. Stars they guide me, but I fall. Lucy's gone, she took it all. Lost in wilderness, what a scene. Reality like a bad dream.
In my previous video, I said that this mountain thing here is important. This shape is a kind of unique shape. This is seeing it from the north side. He was like over there, so he was like down the coast that way. But you can also see this mountain from the other side. One sec. Yeah, you can see it from here, which is this curve on the road. There's some antennas here. So this bit here is like very close to where the closest point on the road to where he disappeared, I think, to where he started walking into the down the thing. You can see it, like, that's it there. That's the same mountain as you sort of leaving this valley into the next one. You got this like bend here with oh, can't you see it here? I guess you can't see it here, but you can see it from the one I just showed you. This here, look, that's the same corner. That's the same corner there, look. And then that's that mountain bit there. So that, you know, if he was walking along the road, if you believe the official story, maybe he may have walked to this point here and then turned back and then see this. I think I found this because I was looking for the point where those people took the photograph with the 3 guys with the graffiti on the thing there, but I'm not actually sure where that was taken. So in my first video about this, which was quite a while ago, it was like 2 weeks ago or more, I think it was before they talked to Ayub Croissant. It was quite early on into the disappearance. I can't remember when exactly, but I said it was before they'd like really like narrowed down what happened or where he might have gone. And I thought it was a bad idea to be searching in this area, because it's this is the kind of place where people will walk anyway. It's like quite forested and wooded. He probably hasn't gone that way because someone would, even if he did go that way, it's the sort of place where someone would find him, and it just seemed unlikely to me that he would go like over the top of this mountain range. Does that make sense? Maybe he could have gone walked around the road to get there, gone over there, like gone down there, but if he went in there, you can see like that would have been quite easy to find him in there, and there's all these farms and houses and stuff. I just don't think he early on I thought he probably didn't go that way, so in my early video I said he's probably between, I would probably look for him between this mountain here with the unique shape and the village of Masker, but also I picked out these 2 triangles as important shapes, these 2 triangles here, and also the shape of the coastline with this like bump here and then this notch and then this smaller bump, but I couldn't tell, like it was hard to tell which exact part of it I was looking at, like whether it was this one or this one up here, because they look similar. Now where he's been found is around here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. It's in this area somewhere. This is what they say anyway. In this area. Which is, yeah, it's in the zone of where I said to look, basically. This circle here. But not right near the sea either. Not right. I didn't think he was right near the sea, to be fair. Okay, so after that, after I published that video, sometime later I did more investigation, and I'd made this new technique, but I wasn't really sure if it worked, because the things I was using it for were like things that I couldn't easily get information about. But with the new technique, I got his location as being here, in this area called the Barranco Natero Trail. but I didn't publish this. I don't think. I may have mentioned it, but the interesting thing about this place is it's not as commonly hiked as the Masker Gorge here. This Masker Gorge, you can imagine, you know, you've got the village there. Supposedly this is more popular, but this one is difficult because you used to be able to get to it from the road, but apparently the trail's been closed. The only way to get to it is from the beach, I think, or you could try scrambling across the mountains, but the main way to get to it is from this town of Tamaime, and you go underneath a tunnel. You go basically underneath tunnels, and then you kind of walk around here, and then you can like walk around here or something. It's not easy to get in there, and it's not easy to get out of it again. If I could find like a picture of see like this this kind of like there's a tunnel or a cave, this kind of terrain. You've got some old like structures and things as well in there, and one of the things I saw was like a railway, and I thought there's no way there could be a railway in these mountains. But then when I looked into it carefully, I found that yes, there is like an old railway in this area. I think it's near this Galeria El Sorce. There's an old railway, like minecart tracks here, like iron tracks, and there's also like barrels and stuff, and like something like a barrel is one of the things that I saw. But yeah, if you got in there, it'd be hard to get out of there. But if someone dropped you on the beach and from a boat down here, you could try and, if you were trying to get back, you can't walk along here, you see. You would have to kind of like walk up here and try, you know, he could have got up here, got to there, realised he couldn't get out, so he turned back, tried to go up this way, and something happened, he got exhausted or something. And that was my theory, is he ended up here, right? So this is here. Masker village is like way over here, over this mountain, down here. That's Masker village. So if they were looking to the north, they were looking to the wrong place, which is why they didn't find him. Now this was my theory, and it matched up with the what people noticed is there was this boat called the Maruba. There was this boat called the Maruba, and it basically disappeared at the exact sort of time when he was reported missing. It was last seen at this beach here around the time he was reported missing. So it's possible they took him in a boat to this beach. Then he tried to walk back to civilization up through these mountain tracks. But if he'd have gone this way, he probably would have survived because he would have found the tunnel. He would have got back to Tamaimo, but if he went left, he went this way, he could have got stuck in there. So that was my theory, but I was kind of keeping quiet about it. But now they're saying that the body has been found over here, and these were my, like, I used the same technique to try and figure out exactly where they found the body. I'd already seen a TikTok video that said they found it like around here somewhere, like near this ridge line here. But I had it down here. I've seen one thing saying it was like here, one thing saying it was like here. This is all the areas they searched, and as you can see, like this area here where I thought he was the only area that hasn't been searched around there. This area here, number 5, where they found this is where they supposedly found the body. You can see like this was already searched, supposedly. Now, the reason I think he ended up here is because he was stabbed in the leg on the beach, and basically after that he was at the mercy of whoever wanted to take him somewhere. They said they were going to take him to get help, like patched up. Somehow in that process he may have ended up being dropped on that beach from a boat and left for him, fend for himself, kind of like a trial. You know, maybe he'll survive, maybe he won't, but it's like a punishment and also a trial. And the idea was, oh, we're going to create this search and rescue operation to try and find him, but we know where he's gone missing because we caused him to go missing. So they're going to rake in the money from this, you see. This is what I think the search operation was about. But my theory was they got the wrong beach though. They meant to drop him at the Playa del Masca, but instead they dropped him at this one, the Playa del Barranco Seco, because presumably they did it at night or very early in the morning, or whatever. They had trouble telling one thing apart from another, so they got the wrong one, and that's why Jay took so long to be found, because the criminals themselves didn't actually know where he'd gone to, so they had to find him and then basically get the body moved to somewhere that lined up with the official search story, which was that he walked north from Masca along this road. So they needed him to be found in this area. So I still think it's possible that he was here somehow, and then he had to be taken up to here, but he was probably already dead. Some of the tarot readers have said that they think he was being kept alive for some ransom, but I don't know if it's possible that he could have been kept alive and held hostage in this area, because I don't see there being any kind of caves or structures or anything around here. There aren't even any like street view pictures, 360 photos up here. I don't think there's much there, like somewhere you could shelter. And maybe they could have gone up with him and took supplies and stuff and found somewhere to hide out, you know, some kind of shelter from the sun. It doesn't seem likely though, just looking at this terrain. But that's my best guess as to what really happened.